Unveiling the essence of feminism and gender identity. Discover thought-provoking insights from the iconic philosopher Simone de Beauvoir, as QuotientQuotables invites you on a journey of profound self-discovery. Explore the timeless wisdom encapsulated in de Beauvoir's quotes, as she challenges societal norms and sheds light on the complexities of feminism and gender identity. Brace yourself for an enlightening experience that transcends boundaries and liberates minds. Tune in now to unravel the essence of humanity through Simone de Beauvoir Quotes on QuotientQuotables. Subscribe for a regular dose of inspiration and wisdom as we delve into Simone de Beauvoir's philosophical musings. Sorry for the overlay. One is not born, but rather becomes a woman. There is no such thing as a female nature. There is only a situation. Woman is not born, but becomes what she is. We are not born women. We become women. The myth of woman is used to keep women in their place. Man is not the sum of his social roles. He is a free being who makes choices. We are not defined by our past. We are free to choose our future. Every human being is capable of choosing their own path in life. Freedom is the possibility of creating the future we are not given. The future is not given. We must create it for ourselves. We are all connected to each other through our relationships. We are shaped by our relationships with others. The other is the foundation of our self-understanding. We are all responsible for our own lives. We must choose our own values and live by them. We must not allow ourselves to be defined by others. We should live authentically and embrace our freedom. We should fight for a more just and equal society. We should challenge oppression and exploitation. We should create a world where everyone can live free from fear and violence. We should strive for a world where everyone has equal rights and opportunities. One is not born, but rather becomes a woman. Man is not born, but rather becomes a human being. Freedom is the condition of possibility for every action. Woman is not born, but rather becomes what she is. The female body is the instrument of woman's oppression. Women must be liberated from the traditional roles assigned to them. Feminism is the radical notion that women are people. We should all strive to create a society where women are treated with equality and respect. Love is not just a feeling, it is an action. We should not love others for their qualities, but for their very existence. We should all strive to love ourselves and others unconditionally. Freedom is not the absence of constraints, it is the ability to choose. We are all free to make our own choices, but our choices are not made in a vacuum. We should all strive to live authentically and in accordance with our own values. Freedom is essential for human flourishing. We should all fight for the freedom of others. Writing is not just about expressing oneself, it is also about creating a world. Writers have a responsibility to speak truth to power. Literature can be a powerful tool for social change. We should all read and write as a way of expanding our understanding of the world. Literature is a source of joy, pleasure, and inspiration. One is not born, but rather becomes a woman. The woman question has always been a man's question. The category of the other is as essential to the existence of the one as the category of the not-self is to the existence of the self. Woman is defined not by her essence, but by her existence. Woman is not born, but rather becomes the other. Freedom is not given, but rather chosen. Freedom is the power to choose between the possible. It is not possible to be free without commitment. Freedom is the possibility of saying no. We are not born with a fixed essence. We become who we are through our choices. We are not defined by our past. We are defined by our potential. We are not limited by our circumstances. We are defined by our ability to act despite them. We are not objects. We are subjects who are free to create ourselves. Love is not an escape from freedom. It is an intensification of freedom. In love, we choose to become vulnerable. Love is a risk, but it is a risk we must take if we want to live authentically. Love is not about finding someone who will complete you. It is about finding someone with whom you can grow. Love is a journey of self-discovery. Writing is an act of freedom. The writer is a woman who uses language to explore her own existence. Art is a way of making sense of the world. Art is a way of celebrating life. The other is not simply a coexisting being. It is a limit to my freedom. The other is both a threat and a promise. We are all both subjects and objects. The gaze of the other is what defines us as subjects. We must learn to escape the gaze of the other and become our own subjects. Human life is marked by ambiguity. There is no clear distinction between good and evil. We must all learn to live with ambiguity and conflict. We must not try to escape from ambiguity, but rather embrace it. Ambiguity is the source of our freedom. We can always transcend our limitations. We should never settle for the status quo. We should always strive to create a better future. We have the potential to make a difference in the world. The journey of self-discovery is a lifelong one. We should never stop learning and growing. We should all strive to become the best versions of ourselves. Self-discovery is essential for personal growth. We should embrace our imperfections and celebrate our uniqueness. We must all have the courage to be ourselves. We must all take responsibility for our own lives. We must all stand up for what we believe in. We must all fight for justice and equality. We must all make the world a better place. I hope these quotes from Simone de Beauvoir continue to inspire and challenge your thinking and engage you with her insightful wisdom. Her contributions to philosophy, feminism, and literature continue to be relevant and thought-provoking today.